Hello! In this video, we'll show you how to correctly install a Skylux skylight curb 2000EP and 2000EPS. Start by positioning the curb. Once correctly positioned, please ensure that the daylight size remains correct. This is also important during fixing. In this case, 80 by 80 centimeters. We now mark the correct distance between the screws on the curb. For the 2000EP curb, this is always 7.5 centimeters from the ends of the indication line and a maximum center distance of 30 centimeters between the screws. An indication line is visible on the curb where the screws should be placed. In this case, we use wood screws of 5.2 by 60 mm to attach the curb to the surface, as we are working on a wooden surface. If you are working on a different surface, the correct fastener must always be chosen according to the type of surface. The 2000 curb is stackable. The stacking piece 2000EPS can be placed on the basic 2000EP curb to increase the height. In this way, we can place a maximum of 3 curbs on top of each other to obtain a maximum height of 60 centimeters. This may be necessary if we have a thick insulation layer. When several curbs are placed on top of each other, we apply an acid-free silicone sealant for PVC between the curbs in the middle of the top flange. After this, we fix the parts to each other using round head screws with high-low thread of 5.3 by 40 mm. These screws are also placed at 7.5 centimeters from the ends of the indication line, with a maximum center distance between the screws of 30 centimeters. Once the curb is correctly attached, we apply the vapor barrier, insulation, and roofing for a warm roof structure. Please note that the roofing must be raised at least 15 centimeters high against the 2000 curb. An indication line is shown on the curb to which the roofing must be raised. After placing the roofing, we can install the flashing profile. Consult the installation instructions to know how many screws to place and where they should be placed. In our case, for a fixed curb of 80 by 80 centimeters, one screw is placed at 43.5 centimeters. We center the flashing profile in the middle of the curb, after which it can be screwed in place. In case of an openable curb, be sure to check the instructions to avoid drilling through the actuator or printed circuit board. Now the corner pieces can be placed. First, we click the pieces onto the flashing profile on one side of the corner, and then click the others on the other side. There! The skylight curb is now ready to be finished with a Skylux plastic skylight or a glass flat roof window.